Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. If you're new, where have you been? Thanks for coming, and make sure you subscribe because I know you enjoy the materials on this channel. So, there are already several videos here on how to secure different kinds of scholarships around the world. So, apart from this one that I'll be showing today, apart from the scholarships I'll be showing today, there are several other scholarships on this channel. Please enjoy, take advantage, and get at least one for yourself. So, today we'll be looking at different fully funded scholarships in the UK that are presently accepting applications. So, there are different kinds of scholarships in the UK. Some of them are yet to open, some of them are already open. So we'll be looking at the opportunities together. Most of them, if not all of them, are fully funded, covering tuition, living stipend. Some of them also covering airfares and visa cost, insurance, and things like that. So let's begin without any further delay. So the first website we'll be looking at today is findaphd.com. Very simple, findaphd.com. And the opportunities here are numerous for different disciplines, as you can see. Let me go back to the home page. So this is the home page. If you type www.findthephd.com to take you to this page, and from here you can see the different PhD positions. Of course, we're looking at master's positions as well. But what you find out here is that some positions here you can move directly from a BSc to a PhD without even doing a master's, or most of these PhD programs would have an embedded master's within them, especially those in the fields of practical sciences, maybe not so much in the social sciences. So let me show you an example. So let's go to the Department of Mathematics department. Remember to use the filter function to select the category that you fall into. So I'm a non-European student, so I'll click on here. And these are the opportunities for non-Europeans. You can see there are 371 of them for non-European students. And the first one here is at University of Bath, Transparent Artificial Intelligence. So you quickly read through the application requirements and what the project is all about. But if you check the admissions requirement, it says a first or upper second class honors degree in mathematics or related discipline. So yeah, it's not even asking for a master's, it's just asking for a first class or a 2-1 in a related discipline, that's computer science, physics, chemistry, and experience in programming as well. And regarding the weight of the scholarship, that's the money itself, you can see here that it covers the funding will cover tuition fees and maintenance. And you can see the amount here. It is 17,668 for maintenance fee. That's a lot of money already. And for 4 years, your tuition covered, and you have this in your pocket per annum times 4. So this is a very, very interesting, generous funding. Of course, you can do this for other departments as well, and check what is available for your department, and also see if you can jump from a BSc to a PhD directly without doing a master's. So you can see different courses here. And you can go to government and politics, do the same, use the filter function to select non-European students, and then these are the opportunities under politics. Then you check for them and see which one you qualify for. Check for the deadlines, check for the documents you need to put together to apply for the scholarship. So as I said, some of them are do not require you to submit a master's certificate. Others require. This one says particularly that 30% of the entire intake will be international students. So 70%, for instance, if let's say 10 people are chosen, so 7 of them would be domestic students, while three of them will be international students. So read through and find what suits you. And of course, there are materials already on this channel on how to compile those documents you might need. For instance, you might be told to write an academic CV or a statement of purpose. So just come to the channel, come to this tab on scholarship essays. You can see them here, or letters of motivation, statement of purpose, research proposal. You can see all the materials you need, how to write a CV, how to write a statement of purpose. I even read out mine as well. So you have everything you need on this channel. So let's move on to another website. So this is at the University of Strathclyde in Glasgow, United Kingdom. This is, I think, Glasgow is in Scotland. That's the northern part of the United Kingdom. And as usual, we're looking for fully funded opportunities. So here you can simply use the filter function once again. Choose international students. Choose, I'll leave subject vacant level. Let's put a master's. Nationality, I'll put my nationality here, Nigeria. And then let's see the available opportunities. So you can see here that some of them are 50%, some 9,000, 10,000, but I'm looking for a fully funded one. This is 15%. This is 500. Now, this is a fully funded one, the Bates Strathclyde Scholarship. However, look at the countries that are eligible: Malawi, Zimbabwe, Zambia. So if you belong to any of these countries, take advantage of this. Read the applications requirements for this scholarship and see the deadlines and the documents you need to put together. Also check if there's a distinction between applying for the scholarship and applying for admission, or whether it's just one process. These are things you need to do on your own. Read through and see the procedure. The websites are often very detailed when it comes to how to actually go about applying for this scholarship. So we've seen one fully funded here. Let's see if we'll see another one. Let's go down here. Yeah, this is another one, the Stephen Young Global Leadership Scholarship. And it's usually for those, I believe, those who intend to study MBA, that's Masters in Business Administration. This is quite generous because MBAs are usually quite expensive. And it's often difficult to get a fully funded scholarship for MBAs. But here you go. The Stephen Young Global Leaders Scholarship Program gives full tuition and living stipend for international students. So you can click on it and check exactly, like this contains like the history and the background of the scholarship. And then you go here and check and see exactly what it contains and the deadlines. And you can see here it is confirmed: fees, living cost, and the list of eligible countries already. And I think I've spotted my country down there. There is Nigeria on the list. Yeah, this is Nigeria. Great. So it's also good to read exactly what the scholarship entails and how to apply. I think there's going to be an interview from what they said here, that you apply for one of the eligible courses and then you're shortlisted. And if you're shortlisted, if you submit a competitive application, you're shortlisted. And after the shortlisting, you're invited for either an in person or virtual interview to qualify for the scholarship. And the scholarship has up to 5 people fully funded MBA. That is generous. That is unbelievable. So you could just scroll down and check for more opportunities and see if you can find other fully funded one as well. So check for them. There's another one here. You can see the Scottish Power International Masters Program. It's also fully funded. The monthly payment of £1,200. So this is good. This is also fully funded. Check the departments that are eligible. I can see here already electrical, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, cybersecurity. So there you go. You could also, of course, do for PhD. We just checked for the TOT, postgraduate TOT, that's usually masters. You can also check for PhD and see what is open for PhD students. So lots of scholarships as well for PhD students. So enjoy, scroll through, read through the instructions, and start applying as soon as possible. So let's move on. So now we are at the University of East Anglia, still in the UK, and we're looking at the Sainsburys Laboratory. And this lab, they talk about or they work on things concerning plant health, um, plant technology, and things like that. I actually know about 3 or 4 people who actually got this scholarship this academic year. And for this David Sainsbury's International Scholarships, I think there are 2 of them. One is partially funded, just giving 10%, but we're looking for the full funded one, the fully funded one, this one. Exactly. And see what it covers here. Covers full tuition of £31,000, covers your maintenance or living stipend of over 17,000, and also gives you 4,000 for travel cost. And to be eligible for this scholarship, you have to apply for this course, Global Plant Health. And there are lots of instructions here on whether the partial one, the 10%, or the full one that we talked about already. But what you have to know about the scholarship is there is no separate application process. I think that's what they said. They said no separate application process. You can see that here. So if they think you put forward a competitive application, I think you'll be shortlisted and you can read through the remaining process, of course, on the website. So in case this is you, plant health, plant technology, go for it. Fully funded, covers tuition, covers living stipend, and also 4,000 for travel cost. Very generous of them. Well done to this university and to this department. Yeah, so let's go to Oxford now. I've talked about this before. So Oxford has assorted scholarships for international students, and Oxford also has an early application deadline. Deadlines in December, January. So if you're thinking of Oxford, you should start putting your documents together already. So here you have the A to Z or A to Z of scholarships, and there's a list of them. And some of them might require additional application. So you apply for the course separately and you apply for the scholarship separately. Others might just, for others, it might just require one application. So you're automatically considered for a scholarship just by submitting an application for a course in the first place. And these are the ones that qualify for automatic scholarship. So you can see them here, peruse through and see what they cover and things like that. And I think I did a video on the Clarendon scholarship some weeks ago. It's also fully funded. 200 people get fully funded scholarship, tuition covered, maintenance fee covered to study in Oxford, both for masters and PhD, by the way. Let's move on, shall we? So this is at Cambridge. I also did something concerning Cambridge not too long ago. And this is the Cambridge, like the database for scholarships. So you could just choose your country here. For now, let me choose Pakistan, for instance. I'll choose Pakistan and then see um, the available scholarships from those for Pakistan. Let's go to masters. So now these are the list of scholarships available to Pakistani students. And let me check this one and see what it covers, whether it's fully funded or not. So it's actually fully funded, university tuition fees and annual stipend. That's beautiful. There's another one here, Vicky Noon. Also, so this one contributes towards full cost of study. So I think you should also check whether you're automatically considered or you have to submit a different application. Here they said there is no separate application, which is good. Let's say the one we looked at previously, no separate application. So just putting forward the competitive application might just get through. So now we are yet on another website for PhD, different categories of PhD applications. It's called jobs.ac.uk. So this is the homepage of the website. So choose the PhD tab. It's a job website, but with PhD vacancies as well. So choose the find PhD tabs, and these are the different departments available, and then choose your department. So now I've chosen politics, and then remember to use the filter function to select um, the different funding kinds. So I've chosen funding for international students. So these are the different kinds of funding for international students. So this one is at UCL, University College London, PhD studentship, Clara Collect Scholarship is what 20,000 or over £20,000 in stipend and also covers tuition, I believe. Watch out for the deadline as well and see what they require. Clear information on what they need and further information on whether you need a master's or not to apply for it. There is you can see here, this one says you should get 65% in your master's dissertation. And this one says, oh, there might also be students who are doing 1+3. That's a master's plus a PhD. So it's a two-way, or divided into two parts or two kinds. Those going into a PhD directly will need a master's and 65 in their master's dissertation, or those who are doing a master's plus a PhD. So probably those ones doing a master's plus a PhD might not require a master's already, if that makes sense. So we're moving on. Taking a quick dash across universities with master's and PhD funding. So this is a master's, different master's funding opportunity at the London School of Economics, my previous university. And then these websites arrange the scholarships according to different countries and continents. So you can see Africa here. There are two major scholarships. By the way, this was the one I got about 3 years ago, and I actually did a video on this one on my channel, the Standard Bank Africa Chairman Scholarship is actually on my channel. So in case you are interested, you can take a look at it. This is it here. So let's go back. So you can see different countries arranged alphabetically. If you're from Bangladesh, you just click on the Bangladeshi tab and see the one you qualify for. Brazil, Botswana. So there you go. Look for the scholarship that you qualify for, and see whether there's an extra application you need to put in place. So to the final one we're looking at this in this video is the Bartlett Promise Sub-Saharan Africa Masters Scholarship. So if you're interested in building technology in agriculture, not in agriculture, rather in architecture, you might be interested in this scholarship. And it's at the Bartlett department, and this is the architectural department at the University College London, that's UCL. This is a fully funded scholarship that covers everything. You can see the list of countries here. And these are the dates. It's already open, by the way, open on the 17th. And 100 application fee waivers will be available from the 24th of October. So rush and make sure you catch it before it reaches 100. And then from December, people will start getting their outcome of the application. And then you apply for the scholarship differently from what they wrote here. From the 15th of February, you can apply for the scholarship. But from October, you can start applying for the course itself. So you can read the eligibility criteria, what it covers, and things like that. Yep. And the countries, how to apply is also written there. So most times you have all the documents or all the information you need to apply. All you just need to do is to sit down and read the information. Sit down and read the information. The value of the scholarship. Can see you receive a maintenance grant of this amount of money. You get support to relocate, one return flight, help you with your visa cost, language test fees, health surcharge you have to pay, NHS, everything is covered. They cover everything from you, including your English test in case you even require an English test. I think that was also written in one of their applications requirements. They help you cover everything. All the fees and allowance are covered for you. So if you're interested in building technology agriculture architecture, you might be interested in this scholarship. So that's it, guys. Fully funded masters and PhD scholarships. Presently accepting applications in the UK. So try to catch at least one. Sit down, read the instructions closely, and ask specific questions. I haven't read the instructions. Of course, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And this is part one, by the way. I know many more scholarships will be opening shortly in the UK, and I will keep you updated as usual. We cannot wait to celebrate you. Make sure you catch at least one of these scholarships flying about. And I'll see you at the top sooner than later. Bye bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe.